Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Trinity Fusion. As you'll probably very quickly tell, this is kind of similar to Dead Cells, and I think that is intentional. But we are going to be wandering around, and I'm going to be doing horribly at this, most likely, just because I'm new at it. I've literally only played this once before, so we are going to be trying to actually make some progress as I completely choke on air. Opening ones, landing a crit makes enemies shocked seems pretty good, but Seeking Wisp I think is going to be our first pick here. The Seeking projectiles are kind of nice. But we want to seek these out, and we also want to seek out various other kind of like nice improvements. Hooah. And we are starting with the grappling character. There's a few characters you actually can start with. Why can I not get up there? Yeah, for some reason, and I was noticing this before when I was doing some test runs, this I can't grapple onto that edge with. I have to go the long way to get to it, which is really freaking weird considering the whole point of having the grapple. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just kind of cheese you guys. And that's just gonna shoot the ground. And yes, I am cheesing them because they were standing right on the stairs. That's the reason I'm not going all the way up. Because now I can do this, dodge you, flash you in the butt, let's keep going. For the most part, the normal enemies are not too terrible. I'm bad at dodging them sometimes, but for the most part, it's going to be ow, wow. Just right into that one. I could have dashed out. What did... He regained standing after in mid-air, which is really tacky. But we'll be fine. We'll be okay. I'm just having a rough start here. Dodging an attacker 6 a small explosive is kind of nice. Defeat enemies have a chance to explode with fire nearby. I think we're going to go with the AoE fire. We're just going to build up a bunch of just side effects of fighting enemies. Ow! I'm stuck inside of you guys. I'm not able to get out. Thank you. So we just took a bunch of unnecessary damage. Thankfully, I have it on the difficulty that lets me have healing. I wish the difficulty was more granular. Rather than, it just has 3 difficulties. You have to beat a run on the first the middle difficulty to get the 3rd difficulty. But they have like a huge list of things that they do. Unfortunately, I can't show it to you while I'm in a session. I have to either beat this or die. And slash your butt. There we go. I'm sad that they're not actually dropping gear for me, which is something that I was kind of hoping for. Yeah, I should have dodged sooner. But I've got to get my fighting legs ready. And yes, there are hidden zones. Hi, guys. Oh, and we actually get a little bit of lore today. I don't know if I'll remember to turn it all the way up, but we'll get it.
Machines are robots who are created for manufacturing. 95 years ago, they rose up to overthrow the humans who controlled them. Their personalities are similar to those of the humans they replaced. Practical, rule-bound, efficient, but with a healthy distrust of engineers and other humans. Until the recent crisis, the machines had a treaty with the engineers. They would continue to produce to the engineers' quotas in exchange for a fair price on the things they produced and for being left alone to govern themselves. But now the engineers are trying to fuse the overworld with the rest of the multiverse, which will destroy the society the machines have built for themselves.
Okay. So basically that is touching a little bit on the story. The story here is that there's a multiverse, each one has its specialization, but something has gone wrong and it's trying to collapse, and you are working against a faction that wants to turn this into their multiverse, while you are trying to turn it into just a single kind of universe to prevent the collapse. So it's basically people fighting over who gets to do what with the multiverse. We have discovered something that has never been seen before, which is the in-between the multiverses, which is a bit of an odd thing that I have not gotten the information for. And now you're caught up to where I am. Each time you take a damage, up to a maximum of 100 additional HP. Ooh, yes. I think we might go with that. Or we could go with the spike traps. Not going for the golden armor, that was a mistake I did before. I'm going to go with... Healthy Reprisal. Just getting that extra life would be nice. So I could just take some dings to the face and be perfectly fine. Okay, so we have room to the right there with a dude. I'm going to go ahead and get this... Stop shoving me into his axe, please. Thank you. And yes, that guy, you have to dodge away from him rather than through him. Otherwise, you are just boned. Okay, so we have path up there. Oh, shit. Lava. Well, we took some damage. I don't have any heals left. This might be a short run. Does this give me a heal? Nope, it gives me a heavy katana. Which, as far as our options go, is fine. I think that is our secondary that has the arc sword. Yeah. Let's just continue up this way. Oh, we got friend. Hi. Bloop, bloop.
Hey, nice hiding spot, bud. You stick tight, okay?
You know, there might be a way to get him to the Citadel. We should talk to Director Raylan before we get back.
He is... The Citadel, by the way, is kind of your home base, where we go to get upgrades and various meta progression. This one does have, to an extent, better meta progression than Dead Cells, at least in my opinion. You can swing at me all you want there, buddy. You need to just die. Okay, so Plasma Blade versus Wrist Claws. I think it's just straight up better in every way, so we'll collect that. So now we have like a proper slash, which shouldn't be too bad. And yes, there's a variety of pieces of gear that we can... Ow, geez. Please let me get past these guys. But yeah, there's a variety of gear you can get. And dodging through those little whip guys. And I do like that even though there isn't a really good variety of enemies, at least not that I've seen, you still have a decent amount of kind of movesets even in their limited amounts. Makes me kind of happy to fight them, even though I see these axe guys. I know exactly what they're going to do every single time I see them. Even though that guy did something that was unexpected, which was charging at me rather than throwing his axes. It's still fine. Okay, we are going to go ahead and get that special chest. Adrenaline shot. Sure, we'll take it for now. A boosted movement speed is not terrible. There's some extra currency. We've got some guys down there that we'll need to fight as well. Yep. Hi, guys. How you doing? We are lucky we got through that before it kind of collapsed down. Oh, this is a challenge room. It's fine. Those flying guys are a little bit of a pain in the ass, so I'm going to take them out quick. Hi, big mace guy. Come on. But yeah, the challenge rooms, you'll usually get an item out of it. In this case, we got Cannonball, which is a permanent upgrade. The left and rights are permanent, while the ups and downs are consumables. And if we had a different character, we could actually hop up that wall. That's one thing that this does different as well, is that there is a... I'm trying to think of how to describe it. But basically, there's a merging system, and hopefully we'll find it before we beat this level. We should. Usually there is one in the first level, at least from my little tests. Heavy Katana versus the Battle Hammer. Battle Hammer has shorter range, but way more damage, and inflicts crit against enemies who are on fire, but we don't have that, so tough nugs. Okay, and that is Underground Labs. That is where we... Oh, shit, I thought that was back up. It's where we will eventually be going. So it's good that there's a warp point there. We took way too much damage on this, just from stupid crap. It's a side effect of commentating while playing. On my first run through, I actually got to a major boss. Okay, so we've got that there. Got a champion down there. You can tell by the weird color on them. Ouch. Can you give me a heal, please? But apparently it's not going to. Okay, drop down here. Ow, you butt. There you go. Got him. So 2 barriers. I need another heal is what I need. Okay, so we got you. You have slightly better weapon, I believe. Plasma blade versus just... Yeah, it's just going to be slightly better. I just need to not use up these shields until we get another healing source. You're just going to be... Yeah, you're just going to stay beneath us, aren't you? Give me heals. Thank you. I need like 12 more of those. And there's our teleport back out of here. Okay, so we have... And generally why I'm killing everything is money. And because money is pretty much the thing that makes games like this go round. Now, later on, I'll have more than enough to kind of mess with. Early on, I need it for my merge. Okay, so map-wise, we have to the right up there. I'm going to zoom out. Map-wise, we don't really have much to the left that we can explore. We have an up there that if we got the right character, we could mess with that, or we can get the one that has double jump. Yeah, there's double jump, wall jump, and grapple, and we are currently grapple. I'm going to go ahead and grab the curse gear. Nano short sword. Oh, yes. Weak is great, and it's the same stats. Your attacks do not inflict stagger. That's gonna suck. Stagger is the yellow line and is how we are kind of like knocking these enemies out. But I can kill them fast enough. I don't have to worry about it. No, we're keeping the nano short sword. I like weakness. Come at me, bro. Because I can actually proc other things off of weakness. Huzzah. And we are not doing the side dungeons. They're basically challenge dungeons where you end up with... trying to think of how to explain it. But basically, they're challenge dungeons with... I'm going to grab this to get that up to 3 so we can see what it does. With traps, and if you fail the traps, you get shunted to the end of it without the reward. If you don't beat up the enemies, you just die. It's one of those things. But this is that in-between I was talking about. Curse lifted. Groovy. Okay, so nothing up there. It looks like we might... Yeah, I think that one up there is the path that we need to go to get the upgrades, so... I don't see a closer warp point than this. I'm just looking around, trying to make sure that there's... Wait a minute. It looks like... there's no way we'll be able to get that. It looks like there is something there. You can see the little divot in the wall. But I don't think there's a way for me to get in there with my current skill set. I have a feeling there eventually will be. Because we do get various different improvements, like the grapply arm that I have on this character, I got from beating the first boss. So, that is a thing. I'll gladly take another one of these. Coins as a percentage of damage taken. Or deceleration field. I think we'll go for a deceleration field just to get the green up, because I have a feeling the green is going to give me a heal effect whenever it is up to the level I need it at. How do I get up to those guys? Oh, I see. Who needs stagger whenever you just have brutal stabs? Got you guys. Okay, so there's a down here. Hidden passage. Always gonna take those. I need to restore health. And yeah, we'll spend on that. I need to save 100. Emits an energy shield which doubles your critical chance while inside of it? Sure. We still have one more barrier. There's a shop. Oh, a total health increase. I don't have the money for that, unfortunately. Because we're going for this. We need the movement tech. So, Altara, it doesn't tell me what they do here. Altara is the double jump, I believe, and Nara is the wall jump. I'm gonna go with Nara. I think, yeah, Nara's the wall jump. And we do get double jump with you. What? Now I'm forgetting what the other one does. But that means we can get to this spot over here and go up it. Which is actually kind of welcoming. So warp there, and we get to hop up. I do wonder if we could actually go up in there as well. I think we already did at some point, because there's a weapon on the ground. But yeah, double jump, priceless. And now we have that as well. Oh, that double jump, that wall jump is awful. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, that wall jump is, you have to be pressing against the wall to actually do it. Like, that? Yeah. It's not one of those where you're just near the wall and it auto grabs on. I'm having to press towards the wall each time. That is awful feeling. Okay, so this one will let us slide. Can I please slide down? Okay, so that's that clear there. We should be able to get across all of this. I'm gonna try. Okay, so there's that one up there. Oh, what? You jerk of a game. Did you guys see what it did just then? I went above the top of the level, so it hurt me. Even though it made it possible for me to get there. Oh, you jerk of a game. Well, we're going to the underground labs. Why? Because this is the next way through. Without going through the in-betweens. I probably should show off the in-betweens, but if you want to see that, I have it over on the Game Sampler channel. Okay, we'll get more money here. We'll be able to mess around with things. Hi, doggo. Those guys are not too bad. These guys with the... There we go. Those guys can actually be kind of tough, because they'll just charge at you and be completely brutal. And if I'm more careful here, I can actually, you know, make progress. And you see there are enemies added in each zone, so the zones I haven't seen might have more characters. And these guys don't know how to open doors, thank God. And got him. See, now we're doing better. I've got the groove thing going. Stab them on the ground. Yeah, I'm not nice to them. They don't need me to be nice to them. They're evil and trying to kill me. Why would I be nice to them? And this looks like it's going to be another challenge room. Oh, it's not. Okay, and this is another thing worth explaining. That door will not open unless I cross that green line, so I have to come at it from the other side. Okay, so got you guys. Can I please... Deal with sniper? Thank you. Can I? No, don't stick to the wall. Thank God. Our character is a little sticky to the walls. But we got through there. So they dropped something up there for me. There is an elevator down. We need to collect that. Use it. And this will call the elevator. So we have two basic paths we can take. I am going to go... Let's clear out this top path first, now that I think about it. Because that looks like it's going to be a dead end. If it branches off to the right, we'll come back to it. I don't think it's going to, though. It does! Because there's a shop right there. Great. Lovely. Okay, let's hit that switch. We'll check out the shop. Come on, little buddy. I'm not too interested in that shop, though. Okay. So we can come back up here and deal with this from another warp point. We have another heal in there in case we need it. We're almost at enough currency for it as well. Go. Oh, I can't hop through that, apparently. Yeah, that's one thing about Dead Cells that Dead Cells does a bit better than this, is it's a lot more readable whenever it comes to stuff like that. So down we go. And we even have a warp point right here. Okay, so slightly more damage. Enemies hit by it are electrocuted. Oh, it's same speed. Sure, why not? I haven't gotten to play with electrocuted before. Hooah! Okay, that guy just died, apparently, from electrocuted. What he was doing, by the way, and the reason why it was hurting me, is he slams the ground and it causes fire to go both directions. I was kind of like inside of me when it was doing that, so it wasn't really possible for you guys to see it. So yeah, it was one of those things that I did not really intend to kill him or take damage from him. There you go. Now we have to get the healing item from above if we want it. Take some damage. Okay, so now we got him. And they will try not to go off of ledges. It works like a charm for me, because then I can just kind of cheese them. Come on, buddy. There we go. Let's get ourselves the improvement. Okay, explosive evasion causes damage through them by small explosives on your attacker. Isolated enemies with no other enemies nearby receive more damage. That seems like it might be really good against bosses. So you know what? I will grab that. This is one of those situations where enemy positioning makes it easy to cheese. Where it is easy being cheesy. Defeating enemies increases base damage for a short time. Yeah, that's just better than what we have. Okay, so there's a downward path and then there's through this weird crap. So we have two locations we can go to. So we will go down. And that looks like it should be a slidable. As far as this one goes, we go for the health restore. I keep forgetting I have this. I don't remember what that little dude... I think that's resistance to my gun. Can I aim down, please? Thank you. Yeah, the fact that aiming is on the left stick also kind of bites me in the ass. Well, that hurt. Okay, so we killed them. You're going to be relatively easy because you're just a charger. We took unnecessary damage there, but we also have another one of our upgrade stations there. Which makes this about 1,000,000 times easier. Okay, using a consumable item increases damage. Your base damage is increased by 25% your base damage is increased when at 25% HP or less, and it's by 30%. We also have Berserk, which will round off this one. We'll go with that. You gain a barrier for 5 seconds if your health drops below 15%. Only activates once every minute. Not going to be the most amazing thing. Hi, guy. Taking unnecessary damage here, please, for the love of God. Okay, so this is going to kill us. Because this big guy right here is going to be a royal pain in the butt. As we take unnecessary damage again. Can I aim down? But yeah, I honestly think that the aiming for this should have been on the... Yeah, there we go. I think it should have been on the right stick instead of the left stick. Okay, so both of them are there. Got them down. 5 health restored. Because we got the grenade to proc finally. This seems like it's going to be an arena. Nope, it's a teleport. Oh, it's to that thing. No thanks. Yeah, I really don't want to do the in-betweens, especially since we are really struggling as it is. Let's go get the heal. We'll finish clearing out this place. And if I feel like it, I'll go to the in-between. Depends on... Because I think we have a boss after this. It's going to kind of suck. So, bye you. Health restored. So we get to explore this spot up here first. And that doesn't seem to be doing anything. We do have a slide through here. Which is another health restore. Thank you, game. You have heard my prayers. Let's see what else we have. So we have them down. Get rid of this guy. Yeah, dodging that is just a pain in the butt. I don't know why. It just throws me off. You are immune while you are rolling, which works out quite well, but I can't say immune long enough to actually deal with all that other nonsense. Oh, we do actually have enough to get this. I think we will go ahead and grab upgrade. Gun. Heavy repeater. This improves our gun down there. Damage you suffer and damage you inflict are increased while equipped. Ah. And this weapon's projectiles pierce through 3 targets. Honestly, I like that one better than this. This is okay, but I don't want to take that extra damage. So now we have a better gun. I think, yep, there's another secret one, which is going to be more story.
Overworld, pattern dominant, was full of powerful, efficient machines and the practical, pragmatic people who loved to keep them running.
That was a short one. But yeah, basically, we're learning lore about it through those. You also get a bit of story kind of going on with this too, where you have the multiverse and all that kind of being a thing. I forget if I mentioned it on this. This is my second take on here because the first run got interrupted. So we just kind of had to deal with it. I'm going to go there. But yeah, I can't remember whether I told you guys about the multiverse being kind of merged together. They're trying to merge it into one. The robots and the elite creatives are trying to prevent that. It's all kinds of a hoopla, and we get to murder all these little things because of it. And I am liking the sword. It is making me happier on the inside. Stab the guy on the ground. Got it. Okay, so we can't get in there. We have to get the switch on the other side. Got him. And we don't want to get hit by those blues. They suck. Arm overdrive. Sure, we'll take it. It's another permanent upgrade. Are you going to give me a rally banner? Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and pop this open while we're here. Just in case we have to use the warp point again. Yeah, I kind of figured this would be a challenge arena. I don't like that we're so low on life, though. Come on, little angry guy. Okay, so we got those. Haha, gotcha. And that did actually restore some life as well. Crits are crit against enemies who are poisoned. No random crits. Damage against enemies at full health. No, we're not going to go with that. It doesn't improve our damage, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, and then we have it down here. Yeah, this is the boss zone. This is because in the first run, we actually had dialogue here. So if we go through this, it'll actually take us to the overworld lens, which is where a boss zone is. So I guess I will go to the in-between. Because the boss, I think, will wreck my face because I don't have much life. We do get healed, but we don't have much max life. So maybe we'll be able to pick up some here. The lens being one of the things we use to recalibrate everything. And those are a pain in the ass. Okay, so this is going to probably be a challenge fight. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, geez. Hi. Hey, angry sharks. Good Lord. Atlanta. Okay, so we do get our improvement here. Okay, cooldown quake, spawn a damaging shockwave every time an ability cooldown ends, which would actually be kind of nice. You know what? I think we might go for that. The one that I haven't used before, so. By abilities, it's going to be those two. Okay, so we have consumable, we have amplifier, and we have chips. Chips are your currency for upgrading things, amplifier is our improvements, and consumable is going to be a thing like our banner down there. What is that? That's the thing we just picked up, the shockwave? But I would much rather do combat than I'd rather do traps. Okay, so we got you. Get rid of your little friend. Got him. Second wave. No! Oh yeah, I got the resurrection thing. Ha! Suck it! I'm going to so die here. As I land on the damn thing. No! Well, we get to see the little... That's what those little interim things are. It's fine. But yeah, the ones with actual traps in it are even worse. But now we have combat upgrades and psychic augment upgrades. Psychic augment is one of the things that I grabbed with that. But you actually do get to choose your starting character. If we come here, you can see we have a choice of Naira, and Altara. Altara is the one I think we grabbed Naira in the last one. But if we go ahead and grab you, and now see we actually have the arm on top of us. But we don't actually have the arm ability, which is really freaking weird. So I think we actually have to unlock these on individual characters. So I might go through with multiples of them if we do multiple playthroughs of this. To get all of their distinct abilities. It looks like they give me random gear each time. So now we have Scythe and Hammer, which Scythe is good. Scythe is fun. Hammer, not so much. And also there is fast travel in here through this. So Psychic Augment, can teleport here. Let's go ahead and chat with you.
You went to a place between the worlds.
Don't think it's true. Okay. But yeah.
I don't understand.
She says the same thing she told me before, which is basically, no one's ever done that before. Yeah, no crap. Okay. Regain, strike enemies. Recover some of your recently lost HP. Not long term. Self-bending restores 10%. Oh, whenever your power level increases. That would actually be kind of handy. Coins, which is investment. You regenerate 3 HP for each of those you collect. 5 for that. These would be handy, but we don't have enough of the golds. I've been trying to collect the blues. And then we have, let's go here. I will go to, I think it is... No, it's you. It's Isaac. And he will give us combat upgrades. So we have weapon upgrade station. Weapon upgrade station will encounter them before boss encounters. So basically, this is your inter-level kind of stuff. For we grabbed it. It's your inter-level stuff of dead cells. So we can dismantle weapons if we get 40 of those. I might go for that because that would be kind of handy. And this is how we actually get back into the levels. I think I will swap to a different starting character just to see how we do. Since we've been doing hour-long episodes of other games, we might as well do it with this. This is actually halfway decent. Do I want Gun Girl or do I want Mage? I think I want Mage. Just because I can. So we can actually talk to all these people. They'll have different kinds of bits of information. But we start in different locations depending on which one we get. Okay. Interesting. So this is the outskirts, which is an above ground area. Unfortunately, there never seems to be anything to the left, but I still feel compelled to check it. Outskirts is kind of a creepy place. We can grab that or we can get Radial Freeze. We're going to go with the currency because currency will let us progress. Doesn't seem like there's anything there. But this is going to be kind of familiar to people who are Dead Cell players because it's going to remind you of a certain starting area of Dead Cells a lot, with a lot of underground areas. And did you really hit me while I was grabbing that? You get back here. Bonk. Pop them like little zits. You can see that there is overlap of the enemies in these zones. We have the double sword guy.
Let me explain.
Oh, it's going through the dialogue again. You butts. I didn't want to hear the dialogue again. Power level 2. Can I roll, please?
It's technically called.
Apparently, I don't think I can roll in water. I cannot dash in water. That would have been handy to know. Hi, half-life creature. Okay, so we've taken a bunch of unnecessary damage because I've overestimated my attack speed and my ability to roll in water. So we'll heal it up. Take out these little buggers. And for the most part, this is pretty much just how it plays. And the bosses are pretty much like Dead Cell bosses, where you have an arena and you're just basically fighting them through some of the hardest crap possible. And here's our first upgrade on this character. Good lord. Landing crit makes the enemy shocked. We'll go with the whenever you defeat them quickly. Okay.
So it's meant to fuse the
Yeah. Okay. Can we actually use it? We can. I need 5 more credits to actually take advantage of it. That's fine. I can get 5 more credits from these guys up here, I think. Are you going to give me 5? Yes, thank you. I need that to get my sister. Get some merges going. And I don't know if there's like an achievement for going through a level fast or not, so I'm not really rushing it. So we have Naira and we have Kara. I'm going to go with Naira. Yeah, go ahead and fuse with her. Even though she's like half naked. Okay, so this gives us... I don't know what our ability is down there. We fused with the one that does not have the arm. It's semi-intentional. But at least we have a bikini on. Okay, for our next location, we just keep going to the right then. But this will seem very familiar to... I'm trying to remember the name of the zone in Dead Cells. I love Dead Cells, but I am terrible at it. Oh, there's another one of these. Let's go for Minor Scratch so we can actually move up on that. Because that seems like a good healing kind of tree. Whoop. Die, you fool. Come at me, bro. Ha! You missed. There's a wall there. Let's go for blues, because that's going to be our actual upgrades as opposed to unlocking more tiers. Oh, and the projectile actually took out his little friend. I'm adjusting how I'm sitting. Okay, so now we have... Our shot was actually what changed here, I think. Okay, so that is an improvement there. I think we need to go to the right down below before we mess with too much more stuff here. And yes, we can eventually get up over that wall if we want to. Okay, so can we get... Yes, we can. But that is 50. Which is easy enough to get because those guys give me 10. Barrier, not the worst thing ever. It's a temporary one, but it's better than nothing. And you gave me claws. Shorter range, more damage against elites and bosses, and inflicts acid on the last hit of the combo. I think that's going to be better than our plasma blade, even though our plasma blade has better range. I saw a guy up here. At least I thought I did. There you are. Hi, friend. We're Wolverine clawing you to death with Psylocke, basically. If you guys are curious about who Psylocke is, I will probably be actually covering that X-Men game. And yes, it is an X-Men character, not just in a Sega Genesis game. Die. And more lore.
Life is the vital, physical energy of all living things. Life promotes growth, instinct, adaptation, and the raw biological needs of reality. Life
They're
fills
trying to
the
define
gap
life on this?
with
Seriously?
necessary resources that will cause life to thrive. Life energy in
That's
form
not really...
is represented with a green color.
Sure. It's telling us about that life energy is represented by a green color, which is so strange to me. Beating enemies increases base damage. Effect is reset. Yeah, we'll just go with that. If we get hit, it resets, but we'll continually be getting more damage. Oh, we have to have some way to go through that in the air, and we don't actually have that. Wall jumps. Who needs ladders whenever you need to practice your wall jumps? Not me, of course. Me being terrible at wall jumps that require me using directional inputs? I probably could get up there. Okay, so this is a challenge room, which is fine. Just took a hit there, unfortunately. That's a new one. What in the freaking deuce are you? Oh, it's a mini boss. Great. Yeah, mini bosses in these zones will actually keep summoning things forever. Some freaking sucks. Okay, so that's spectral swords. Oh, it's basically like a thorn field. Cool. So adrenaline shot versus currency. Currency it is. Because we already have it down, which is the barrier. This looks like, yeah, that's going to be more progress. There's some enemies in there. Nothing up there. Although, it looks like something that we could eventually climb. I do find it interesting that this one uses platforming barriers rather than door barriers to stuff. You guys are curious what I mean by door barriers. That's going to be a thing where you have to get certain unlocks to get through doors in Dead Cells. So you can't get through certain doors and unlock certain things your first few runs until you've actually found those particular items. What are you? Dead is what you are. Okay, so we have down and then we have through here, which is going to be angry balls. Okay, so treasure here, banner shield. It's an energy field that provides you a temporary invulnerability in a 5-meter radius. Which is actually kind of powerful. And there's another one of those ones where we need another dash ability. I have a feeling that's going to be like our grapple arm on the other character. Or we unlock it by facing a boss. And here's our shop. We have a health regen. We have the resonance star, which is more expensive, but chance to inflict weak, but we don't have the money for it. And this is going to be to the wastes. Do we have anywhere else we need to explore in here? We have the spot we can't get to. Looks like no, we don't have anything else to explore in here. We have bottom left. A derp. That's a dash to the nearest little warp point. Where is it? Where is the nearest one? All the way over there. Good lord. Thankfully, our movement speed is not absolutely terrible. Especially whenever I'm dashing, like, appropriately. So we need to go down to that one and explore bottom left. It's probably not much down here. I'm wagering just a couple enemies. As we take unnecessary damage and lose our damage output there again. Yeah, it's just a couple enemies. I should have done that whenever I was there the first time. And I think that's everything we have here. So it's off to the next zone. As we keep going through, as I keep getting Psylocke vibes from this character. It's just one of those things. I'm going to make that comparison a lot. I forget which of the worlds she's from, because we're all parallel versions of each other. You're wondering why they're able to merge, and we're special in that we can go across the zones extremely quickly, which is in itself a bit weird. We're special. We're the only ones like this. Why aren't there more people who are trained to be this, or injected to be this, or whatever happened to us to make this happen? Oh, and I recognize this place. I died here. Mainly because I took one of the challenge dungeons. Oh, defeated enemies have a chance to spawn spike traps, or enemies are inflicted with status effects. They also receive 20% more damage. Both of these are very tempting. I'm going to go with the more damage with status effects, because we will eventually get a weapon that has status effects. Can I kill you, please? Ooh. Why is that guy just not taking any damage whatsoever?
So, this lens that we're going to...
Okay, do I want that? No.
Save the multiverse?
I do want this.
It's part one of the process. It will focus
I will go for this shield.
But we need to get a lens and
I'm sorry for talking over them. It's just one of those things where I've heard this, and I was not expecting it to play again whenever I was on this character. Oh, and we're poisoned now. Lovely. That sucks. Yeah, it kind of sucks to be poisoned, especially considering we lost half of our life. That is nothing. Okay. But yeah, I will not be doing the special dungeon on the side of this. There's a improvement shrine there. Oh god. Okay, so, oh, there's more. Oh, lovely. Dodging these little balls is a pain in the butt because they don't really stand out super well. Die, you fools. But at least they gave me a health increase, so that's going to be very welcome. I would like more health increases, but alas my ass, we're probably not going to get that before the boss fight. But we need you, because you are going to be healing grenade or base. Oh, spoiled striker. Oh, it only goes up to a max 10%. We're going to get this because that's going to unlock the improved thing. Rapidly defeating enemies will increase our movement speed. Yay. Not that that's really that important, but hey, movement speed is movement speed. It lets us get back to places we want to go. Okay, so we have Metroid enemy. We have the dog. Poison Katana just straight up is better. Weak and acid damage, yes. Got rid of you. But yeah, weakness and acid damage. Oh god, did we just barely dodge that? Yay, we got him. Okay, do we do the curse loot? Why not? Weapons deal, oh god, less damage while airborne. We have invisibility. Use a consumable item. In other words, find a shop. Which I think I can do. Go ahead and explore up here. And yeah, my tactic of jumping through things is probably going to be a bad thing here. Because we have that curse while we're airborne. Gotcha. Okay, contains 1 partial health restore. You know what? I'll take it. Ta-da! Now we don't have that curse anymore. Fight me, game. Thankfully, the curses are relatively easy to get through. The Dead Cells curse of that whole you die in 1 hit thing now just feels so brutal to me these days. I'm gonna go with blues. What is this? Arc Pulse? Enemies hit by this weapon are electrocuted instead of Frost Blast. What does Frost Blast even look like? Oh, it's just that? You know what? I think I want this, because this seems like it's going to have range. Where the fuck did it go? It just drops? That is some heavy electricity. Okay, so we can go back down. Oh, I want you. As I accidentally break it on my own. Getting hurt temporarily increases our base damage. Critical hit chance is increased by 100 coins you hold. 10% from there for crit chance. Or, ooh, I want both of these. I think I'm going to go for the 1% of critical damage dealt. Oh, no, we'll go jackpot first, and then we'll get crit vampire if we can find it. Because that combo seems like it would be good. Oh, we have one of these. Laser beam. Total health increase, yes. Laser beam is slightly tempting. Okay, so that whole area is considered shop. Which is kind of funny to me. Okay, so we have the underneath here to explore. We have to the left over there to explore. I think we want to do that. Okay, so got you. Come on. And I think that guy makes anyone other than him immune, which is absolute ass. Blaze bombs. No, we'll stick with lightning. Take you out. Hooah. I do like that we can do weak and acid at the same time. But that was all that was down there. Okay. And I think I will stick with lightning just so we have lightning. I don't know what that third one is. I don't think there's a way to check. Yeah, it doesn't even show an item there. So that is a thing, I guess. Okay, got rid of you. Okay, so that's easy enough on those. You have another upgrade there, but it's a single. So you're just going to be one stat. Health insurance whenever... No. We'll go for crit chance is 20% higher against weakened enemies. Because guess what? We apply weakened. Ow! What the frick was that? You saw me like through the wall, my dude. As far as the weapon goes, worse. There's our in-between. There's a warp point up there. I think I see how to get to it. I think I'm going to have to make a whole loop around. Zoom out. Oh, no, we don't have to do a whole loop around. We have a warp point down there. So we can warp up there and go across the top. Should be okay. So warp up to there. Try not to die in all of this. We're actually not doing horrible. As I take a hit straight to the face by an unnecessary enemy. Whoop. I was scratching my nose, you bastard. Oh, health restore. Because we're recording. Generally, I do play slightly different whenever I'm recording than whenever I'm not. Because whenever I'm not recording, I will literally just fight everything toe-to-toe and get all of the upgrade currencies I can. Okay, so you... rocket launcher or repeater? I think we go for chilled or frozen versus airborne enemies. We have a... wait. We can't use our bow, though. Fine, I will grab this. Well, I'll be darned. I don't know why I wasn't able to use that before. No, I don't want to do the in-between. In-between is not for me. Okay, so Underworld lens. This is where we're in the Underworld currently, so I think we need to get the lens from each of the zones, maybe?
If you proceed, then you will be destroyed.
I've thought of all sorts of raging animals with less than what I have now. I can fight you.
Oh, you won't be fighting us. We are the engineers that make pests of themselves. We've devised a defense system for this place that should be quite sufficient to the purpose of destroying you. Goodbye, human.
Goodbye, robot. They've got a defense system. I think this... Upgrade from 6 to... Oh. I'm going to upgrade you, because I actually like the katana. Oh, we don't have enough. Well, we have the upgrade station available now, at least. And we don't have a map, so this is a boss fight. What in the hell are you? Okay, that one's going to do something to me. Hi. Come at me, bro. Come on. This one's not as bad as the first enemy I had to fight. The first enemy I had to fight was this giant tanky guy. That was just a royal pain in the bootay. There we go. I think we got it. But yeah, he was just a giant
We did it. We got the
tank.
lens. Now move this lever and this button and that's it. The lens is back in focus. Look at that. It's showing us the overworld.
Wow. I've never seen anything like that. But wait. There's something else here. A communication device? I've never seen anything like this either. Looks useful. I'm going to take it.
Okay.
Listen to me carefully. If you found this message, you're formidable enough to potentially solve this crisis. The engineer's plan is not without flaws. I have an alternate proposal. Keep this device, and I will contact you again.
What? What does he mean?
I don't know. But I do know one thing. You can't trust an Ewer.
Ewers being the evolved guys. Drone teleport, a remote-controlled drone with a personal teleporter strapped to it. You are vulnerable while piloting the drone. Oh, that's your left button thing. Sweet. Flame pillar, and yeah, of course, total increase. Flame pillar versus arc pulse. I'm going to collect that and see what it does. So it's going to be a Y. Honestly, I think I like that better, but this is cheaper and does more damage. And just bounces along the place, which is about 1,000,000 times better. Okay, so Subterria is... I don't know where. But we're probably going to run into our first actual, like, big boss here.
So your bosses are telling you the Harmonizer is somewhere deeper in these caves?
Yeah, it was supposed to be well protected under all this rock. We might have to go pretty far in.
Well, I'm just letting you know. It gets more dangerous as it goes.
Okay, so we go there, and it teleports us to it. Okay, so that's how, yep, that's how we get through those little nooks and crannies. Okie dokie. I get what you're smoking there, game. Oh, whoa, that's new. Okay, so we got rid of big spawner boy. You need to not exist anymore. Oh, bite me, game. So we just get poisoned by walking through that, and it's just permanent? No, it's not permanent. Okay. Okay, so I think we actually took care of all the things besides this guy. So he's going to be relatively easy to take down. Just a thing. Okay, so that... Oh, wait. We have an improvement up there. Okay, so we need to not be using this whenever we are... Go ahead and... Whoop, go. Hi, guy. Stop poking at me. Okay, so there's more enemies over that way. We need to take all those down. That would be a cheesy way to just kind of like heal up. Is just let them spawn a ton of those and just get all the heal grenades from them. So let's grab you. Okay. Your crit chance is 30% higher when hitting an enemy from behind. I think we're going to go for that. Although volatile strikes is very, very tempting as well. I think getting this up to max might actually give us better crit bonus as well. Quick bonuses. There's a 20% chance to instantly slay non-boss enemies. Oh, yes. Oh, hi. Die. Thank you. This guy's kind of ugly. Got him. Okay, so we have... It's going to just keep giving me a ton of those little spots where we can just creep through with the little dude, isn't it? Okay, so I don't think we want to be going through the water there. No, I'm trying to move. Okay, so we got through them. Go ahead and get the blades up. Okay, so we got rid of that little friend. And yeah, I can't just stay near that and get... Ooh, inflicts chill. Just can't stay near that and get poisoned while trying to do this other stuff. Doesn't seem like the wisest of ideas. You. Time to get rid of your little friend here. Okay, we have a poison guy up there as well. So we're gonna have to get across here without getting shot in the knees. That was everything? Yes. Lightning wave, sure, we'll take it. It's free. And we get our next double upgrade. So we don't have the thing we wanted, which was the dual thing that heals us when we do crits. I think we do the slowdown dash, although this is slightly tempting too. Yeah, I think we just do the slowdown dash. Slow enemies we dash through. And yeah, that just looks like pain because it's red on the map. Although that is not red. Can I go in the water? This is going to be a learning experience. Nope. We cannot go in the water. The water is not fine. I mean, it looked toxic, but how am I supposed to know unless I go into it? Can you swim? Not in purple stuff with bubbles. Cannot swim in grape Fanta. This feels like another trap room. I guess it's not. Hey, crit vampire! Yes! That's the one we wanted. Rapidly defeating enemies causes a small amount of your HP. So rapidly defeating is doing crits, apparently? Come on. Got rid of that guy. And yeah, we are restoring health from all this. It's only 1 health per crit, but that's still better than nothing. Yay. And you gave me... Ooh. Converts enemy projectiles into health or currency. We're going for currency because I am greedy. I went way too fast on that. We just took way too much damage. Okay, so map-wise, there's a few paths we can go. I think we want to go down first. Just because that seems like it's less likely to be way forward. And more story.
50 years ago, the engineers discover the three energies of life, pattern, and mind, and formulate the theory of the Trinity, governing the balance of energies that must hold in the universe.
Governing the balances. Okay, that's fine. That was. We're sorry we're getting like the short story bits rather than the useful story bits. So I don't think there's going to be anything this way. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that just looks like dead end. Oh, we triggered the warp point up here. And this is... Ooh, defense grid I want. It's not as strong as what we have, but it's so fun to just kind of set up. Because defense grid is going to be one of those things... Oh, hi, slimy boys. Ouch. Yeah, defense grid is one of those where I can actually... I didn't take it, but it is one where I can actually do... Basically a trap. I could set one above me and below me, and it creates a little laser wall. Hi, guy. Can you stop moving around? Thank you. Okay, grab you. We're going to get explosive evasion, probably, or isolated enemies. Or, ooh, AoE stun? I think we do the isolated enemies one. After rapidly defeating 2 enemies. Okay. That was the chill dash. We have so much currency right now, it's ridiculous. Okay, so we have Purple Boy there. And we have enemies down here as well. Sweet. We're actually able to heal ourselves. Does that guy literally poop out the little jumpy boys? He's an elite, though. Radial Blast. I think we might actually grab that. I feel compelled to use up the old one before I get the new one. Bonus against elites and bosses. Oh god, there's a guy there. Okay. I don't know what we got there. It's an item. Okay, so he's going back in there. And I think he's going to die. Well, I didn't actually get the jump off. Okay, what are you? You are Frostblast. You are not worth it. Fire Katana was the one I was looking at. Enemies are set on fire, but I think I prefer the weak and poison. Well, weak and acid. Because that applies status effects and lets me do more damage, and having 2 of them potentially proc is going to do a lot more than having just one option available. Oh, do we really just need to kill those guys? I mean, I can just do this, which should kill all of its little friends, and then we kill the big guy. And now we have another one up here, which needs to just die yesterday. Ouch. And we do get a lot of crits because we're constantly hitting things from behind. Hunter Seeker. Ooh, yes, we will take that instead of invisibility. As I don't think invisibility does anything for me. Because we came out of that as soon as we moved. Okay, so this is the next zone. That's Underworld Harmonizer. So what all have we not done? We haven't gone up from there. We haven't gone right from there. I think we go to this one first, and we go up. Or was this one... This one might have been one we just couldn't go to because there's a door there. Fine, you go up there. Okay, so that's another warp point. Oh, it's one of these. Hi, guy. Do we have anything that we want here? We've got sniper rifle. That might be a good one. Very low fire rate, and ammo, but it does a lot of damage. And we have plasma rifle. This weapon is more likely to inflict crit against enemies taking damage over time. Crit against enemies who are afflicted with electricity. Okay. I think we go with the sniper rifle instead of the pistol. Yeah, I think so. Pew pew. I like that we can cancel out of that. So now we have this one to the right. Okay, so we fly you through there. And yeah, we just didn't explore to the right over here. Come on. Nice. And I do feel compelled to just use the normal attack. What the hell are you? I guess I'm just gonna power through that. I have no idea what that why that's there and why I can't just... Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any way from... Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Huh. Yeah, I'm supposed to dash through them. Okay, so we have total health increase, we got a scythe, we've got ice shot, and banner shield. I'm going to go for this for more health. And there's our rip through. Not doing those because I actually want to make progress. Those are good if you're wanting to be stronger on a single run, though. Definitely. Why does that show there's a health item? Oh, it's the invisibility thing. Don't care, don't want it. Harmonizer we go. We have 900 and something currency, so might be actually able to do something here. Okay, so we have up here. Thought we had... Oh, yeah, there's the weapon improvement thing. And that's progress. Okay, what do we want to do? We have a sword upgrade. I think we're going to go for sword upgrade. Max power level. We don't have enough to do that one up, but I guess, yeah. That's where we go. And the little downward arrows are basically, it's below where we're supposed to be, and if it's just straight, it's supposed to be where we're at. Yeah, I guess we go down. That guy, oh, hi, little guy. Hi, buddy. Oh, hi, big buddy. It looks like a D6 in a... I was trying to dodge roll through that, but I guess I'm going to fail horribly at that. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, so he's got swinging dick energy there. Kind of actually want him to pull me up so I can actually do damage to him. Because he's got the little tongue thing there. Okay, so those are gonna... Oh, he's got poison on the ground. Lovely. Cute. Now, honestly, I think as long as I keep weakness on him, I think I'm fine. There's his upgrade. Pissy boss mode. Okay, so he's gonna do what? Okay, so there's another one down. Come down here, you fool. And I'm getting heals from critting him. And did we? Yeah, we successfully evaded this guy down here. So that gave us a chill on him. That is actually proving to be a little bit more of a pain in the butt. Got him. Yeah, that little snake that was going back and forth on the bottom was more of a pain.
Alright, let's get to the harmonizer before any other weird monsters ooze their way in here. It's more complicated than a lens, but the user interface should be similar. Pull that lever and turn that dial.
I don't get it. Nothing happened.
We won't see any visible effects until more harmonizers are online. We'll need 2 of them before the worlds start to merge, and all 3 before it really kicks into gear. This is good though. One of the 3. We're going to make it.
Okay, so now we got hover, which is another improvement. We can float! Sweet. And blues.
Hello, Hitchhiker. It appears that I was correct in my assumption. The engineers have found a candidate for their Trinity process. This is good. We should meet. I'll be waiting for you in the place the Ewer calls the In-Between. Find me there. We have much to discuss.
Interesting. So there is a purpose to the in-between.
Why does he keep calling us that?
He's referring to me. It's an
Hitchhiker, and how does he know about that? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know if the audio for that's going to be loud enough for you guys to hear. I kind of wanted to hear it myself, but that's a successful run. Survivor at 30 some odd minutes. That doesn't count all of our upgrade choice selection things, I don't think, because this was way more than 35 minutes. But yeah. And it looks like there is a timer on them. As well as like how much we explored. As you notice the bars underneath the things. Yeah, we might be able to see the mouse. Yeah. These bars make me believe that there's going to be more to these zones. So the goal is to get all the areas kind of marked off. And yes, we can change difficulty. This is what I mean by I wish it was more granular. Because as it stands, we have 3 difficulties. Survivor, which has arenas are less challenging, enemies are less aggressive. Then you have Veteran, which is experienced players. And Hardcore, which is just all these turned on. I kind of wish I could turn on just certain things and turn off others and just have it be granular. But alas, my ass, we're fine. And we continue on. But that's been an hour and a half, so I think we'll go ahead and call that an episode. And if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Feel the weight fall from everyone's shoulders when our instruments reported that the first harmonizer has come online.